everybody! It's me, Steven. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and that's just because I've been trying to figure out how to do Minecraft videos, yeah, it's just been a hassle, but don't worry, I decided not to leave you in the dark, and in honor of Trump's inauguration, I decided to do a follow-up video on him. I know. I told you that. Well, actually, I never told you this, but I really didn't plan on doing another video, but actually I did, but I don't really care. So I know a lot of people still haven't accepted it, so that's why I compiled a list of reasons why I think Trump won. This is in no means a fact or anything. These are just some possible explanations of how Trump got votes. So let's begin. Now, as you notice, this is still on the same list as the earlier vlogs, but that's gonna be an issue. Okay, why Trump won? Number 1, the KKK. Now, during Trump's campaign, I noticed that towards the end of it, the KKK came back into the media stream. So that was kind of an alarming fact, because they were doing this to endorse Trump. And when he got elected, they threw him a parade. This is based off what I've heard in the media. So, after all that, you can only assume that they would have their hand in electing him. Don't you think? Yeah, so I think the KKK being involved is a very reasonable theory. Hillary's policies. Okay, so if you just took a basic look at the whole presidency, Hillary would seem like the obvious choice, because you know, Trump is very clearly has some trouble with sexism and racism, and he is very insensitive to a lot of issues, and Hillary is none of those things. But have we ever taken a closer look at both of their policies? I've taken a closer look at Trump's policies, and I'm sure a lot of other people have too, just to be sure. But I don't think anybody's ever really taken a closer look at Hillary's policies. I know I didn't. You know why? Because there were over 200. I mean, who has that many policies? That's just unnatural. Yeah, like, I was doing it for research for this video, but then when I, like, saw the number of policies she said, like, no, you know what, I'm just gonna wing it. Who needs to read all these policies? And I'm sure a lot of other people thought that way too. So I'm sure very few people actually read all of her policies. And so I bet if you read them, then it would probably seem shadier on Hillary's part. That's just a theory that I have made from the comments on a website. No, just remember, none of these are facts. Okay, people in the hood. Now, this started as a joke that I told all my classmates during 4th period, but once I thought about it more, I realized, hey, this actually could have happened. Okay, so the joke was, hey, do you know why Trump won? Because all the people in the hood wanted to see all the white people freak out. But then, once I thought about it more, I realized, hey, that actually could have happened. I mean, think about it. I think those people in the hood have realized something that we have not. That even though there's a major difference between Trump and Hillary, neither of them would probably would not have fixed any of the major problems within America. So I think they realized that this election is way less important than everybody is chalking it up to be. So in the joke standards, they voted for Trump because all those people that didn't realize the non-importance of this election would freak out if he got elected, and it would be hilarious to them because they knew something that they didn't. Yeah. Sorry if I had to explain that joke to you. It was kind of a funny one. My classmates thought so at least I made some people happy. The FBI. Okay, now this is because of the investigation the FBI did into Hillary just before the election. Now, I'm not sure if this was funded by Trump, mentioned by Trump, pushed by Trump, or in any way connected to Trump, but I think the timing of it seems a little off, don't you think? I mean, investigating Hillary just before the election, when people are being most diplomatic, that just isn't right, if you ask me. Okay, now we've reached the last and most controversial one. Well, second most controversial if you're offended by that joke. Russian hacking. So, it's been investigated. Did Russia help Trump win? Because we all know that Trump loves Putin. You should try saying that 3 times real fast. But yeah, there's a very close friendship between the two. And why is he always shirtless? It doesn't make sense. So, would Putin hack for Trump? That's a very good question. And Obama personally organized the investigation. Yeah, that's probably not a fact, but yeah, the investigation got nothing, and it's probably not ever gonna get anything ever again because now Trump's president. So yeah, I think the investigation's dead now. Yeah, if there was something, they waited too late to find it. Okay, now there is one last thing I'd like to say before I end the video. There's something about Trump and this whole election that you don't know. I mentioned earlier in this video. Now look, what I'm about to tell you is most important. More important than anything I've ever told you. This whole election does not matter at all. I mean, seriously. I know people are worried that he's a bad president. I'm worried too. I mean, even if you look at his policies, it's kind of a mess. But still, there have been worse presidents than Trump. I mean, look, I know, yes, he's very racist and very sexist. Those are facts. But there have been worse presidents than Trump. I mean, sure, we'll have to take away his Twitter account for the sake of all things that are holy, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. I mean, come on, it'll take more than 40 years to destroy a country. So, I just want to say those few words in honor of Trump's inauguration. Yeah, as I said, it really doesn't matter in the long run, but just wanted to say that to people who were kind of worried about what Trump was going to do. So don't worry, it's all going to be okay. Well, that's all for now. Be safe out there, and don't be an idiot. Bye!